Hi, this is Adam from Truckers Club. In this video, we're going to talk about the top 10 hardest problems truckers face during their job. Stay tuned till the end of the video because there will be some facts you've probably never heard before. Let's start. Here are the timestamps in case you want to re-watch a certain part of the video. Be careful not to skip too much as you may lose some valuable information. Number 1. Driver shortage. With an aging workforce, increased regulations, and grueling working conditions, the trucking industry is facing a shortage of drivers, and this problem is spreading like wildfire. The impact can be seen from empty store shelves and frustrated shoppers to bottlenecks at ports. But for truck drivers, the shortage is a double-edged sword. On one hand, they're in high demand and have the upper hand when it comes to choosing an employer. But on the other hand, the demand means they're often forced to work in regions they'd rather avoid and spend more time away from home. The driver shortage is affecting the entire economy. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, almost everything we use is transported by truck, making truck drivers the unsung heroes of our modern world. But with their challenges increasing, it's never been more important to support and appreciate the men and women behind the wheel. Number 2. Poor truck maintenance. Picture this, you're behind the wheel of a powerful truck, cruising down the highway, feeling like a boss. But wait, what's that clunking sound coming from the engine? The brakes are struggling to keep up, and you're constantly worried about the next breakdown. That's the reality for many truck drivers who have to deal with poorly maintained vehicles, and it's not a pleasant experience. Driving a truck is already a challenging job, but throw in a poorly maintained vehicle and it becomes a nightmare. The consequences of malfunctioning equipment can be dire, with fines skyrocketing and the risk of causing harm to yourself and others. Number 3. Long working hours. There is a misconception about truck drivers that because they just sit at work, they must not get tired, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Truck drivers can work up to 14 hours a day, thinking about everything from the deadline and cargo to other drivers on the road and weather conditions. Getting a good night's rest isn't the easiest thing in the world when you're a trucker, considering that not every hotel, B&B, etc. can accommodate a huge 18-wheeler truck. Number 4. Truck parking. Truck drivers face many challenges on the road, but one of the most pressing problems they face is finding a safe and convenient place to park their rig. Whether they're hitting the mandatory HOS downtime or simply need a place to rest for the night, finding available truck parking is a struggle that many drivers face daily. Traditional truck stops are often the go-to solution, but they can fill up quickly, leaving them with limited options. With the growing demand for truck parking, drivers are forced to park in dangerous locations, such as abandoned parking lots on highways, putting themselves and others at risk. Drivers are required to park and rest for a minimum of 10 hours after 11 hours of driving, but with not enough safe and designated areas to do so, drivers are forced to drive beyond the mandatory downtime, putting themselves and others on the road in danger. Paying overnight fees or wasting gas driving to a truck stop can also be a burden, and it's not the ideal situation for drivers who are simply looking for a safe place to park and rest. Number 5. Spending a long time away from home. Truck drivers may be gone for 2 to 3 weeks on average, depending on the load and distance. This is certainly a difficult hurdle to overcome, particularly if they have a family and children. Truck drivers are frequently gone from their homes. They lose out on gatherings with their families, children's birthdays, and time with friends. Homesickness can occur after being away from home for several days or weeks. For truck drivers who wish to work as truckers their entire lives, learning how to combine work and life is critical. Some truckers discover that taking their families along with them on the road is the greatest way to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Have you been enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep updated with the latest developments in trucking technology and be the first one to know when we release a new video about the future of trucking around the world. Number 6. Lack of sleep. Commercial drivers frequently spend lengthy periods on the road. Driving after hours, covering a lot of miles, and driving for 3 or more hours at once are all things that can cause them to lose sleep. Drivers are easily distracted. They are thinking about things other than driving, which makes it harder to react quickly when pressing the brakes or changing lanes. Driving also makes them more sleepy because the road is monotonous and the reaction time is slow, which increases the risk of having a serious accident. Number 7. Sitting all day. One of the biggest challenges humans have to face at work is sitting for extended periods. Truckers are often confined to sedentary lifestyles, with many of us spending the majority of our working hours seated. This seemingly harmless habit is actually a major challenge that they face, one that can have a significant impact on their health and well-being. Sitting for extended periods can lead to numerous physical and mental health problems, including lower back pain, neck pain, poor posture, and even weight gain. Number 8. Health problems. Truck drivers are unquestionably one of the least healthy groups of people due to their unhealthy lifestyle and lack of access to healthy food when on the road. The majority of a truck driver's diet and way of life revolves around prepared foods and beverages from stores. The following are a few of the most frequent health conditions that truck drivers deal with. Obesity. The body's total metabolism can be impacted by maintaining the same posture the majority of the time. These factors include a bigger waistline, high blood pressure, high fasting blood sugar, and high triglyceride levels. Obstructive sleep apnea. A trucker with a sleeping problem experiences occasional cessation of breathing while they are asleep. They may experience delayed reaction times as a result when awake. Stress. Making deliveries on schedule, getting trapped in traffic, and dealing with rude drivers all cause stress. Lack of sleep, solitude, and other health issues can also contribute to stress. Hypertension. Breathing difficulties, visual abnormalities, nosebleeds, irregular heartbeats, and pounding in the chest or ears are some of the typical symptoms of hypertension. Number 9. Dehydration. As a truck driver, it's vital to prioritize health and well-being, but the temptation of avoiding bathroom breaks leads down the road to dehydration. A few sips of water can make all the difference in maintaining mental clarity, physical performance, and a positive mood. Not drinking enough water also affects their muscle function, making them feel tired and sluggish. This can impact their overall mood, making them irritable and less patient. Dehydration can even lead to headaches and dizziness, which can be dangerous while they're behind the wheel. Number 10. Loading and unloading. Truck drivers' jobs don't stop with driving the truck. They also play other important roles in society. They might also be asked to assist with loading and unloading the cargo to ensure that the delivery is made quickly and effectively. They must wait until the receiver completes all the paperwork after arriving at their destination. Depending on how much cargo is being unloaded and how many people are doing it, this could take anywhere from 10 minutes to many hours. With this, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you learned something from it, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button and comment down below which trucker subject we should discuss next. If you want to watch a similar video about other interesting trucks, click on this video. This was your favorite road cowboy Adam, and I will see you in the next one.